Okay, hi guys, and welcome to my first play of the SARCO. Wow, this looks so cool. I'm so excited to start doing this. Oh my god, I think I found my new obsession already. Okay, so it spawned us right here at Two Falls Hollow, which actually looks like a... I'm just trying to think. I think it's in a pretty good location here, actually. Let's just... Yeah. So we're sort of out of the way to all the main traffic. There's a cave nearby. I don't think that there's a waystone. Oh, up there. It's quite far away. So, yeah, you've got these few water sources here. Wow, I think this corner of the map is a perfect place for us to be. But let's have a look at the water here. Now, hopefully there's no other Sarcos here. What we could do... Okay. Just see if there's anyone here. Okay, maybe not. Oh, and here we are. So I think this is going to be my new home. This is so cool. Okay, let's see if there's any fish. If there's fish in here... Oh, yes, and there are. Oh, look at that. There's fish. Oh my god. Now, like the flyer, I think this really takes the game to a different level. When you're flying around, you're above everyone else, and you can sort of fly from here or there. And look at this. I mean, here you're underwater, and it's a whole different world. There's fish under here, which is great. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. And you can just sit under here without... I don't know how long it can hold its breath for, but I'm presuming quite some time. So let's sort of... Ooh. So we can just sort of strafe around a bit here too. I wonder what the easiest way to sort of... Oh yeah, so now this is what you can do. You can just sit under the surface here. Okay, I think my tail's giving away our position. There we go. So now we can see as dinosaurs approach. Let's just pretend one comes over here for a drink. We can sneak up on them. Oh, they come out and yum. Oh, so cool. Okay, so now obviously I've had a few dinosaurs that I've started off with, so the best thing to do when you first get in the game is just tick these little quests off your list, and you'll get sort of maybe about a quarter of the way through to your next leveling up, so it's quite a good thing to do. Now, I'm not sure what these guys are like on land. I'm presuming not very good. What shall we do first? Okay, well let's head towards that home cave first, and if we come across some of these acorns or reeds, then we'll stop and do this challenge. I do know this location, but I'm not super familiar with what's around here. Well, the stamina really drops on this this guy on land, doesn't it? Okay. So there should be, I think... Now I do have my headphones on. It sounded like I could hear someone walking, and could be wrong. Okay, so we can always, and it's quite funny drinking as a, as this dinosaur. It's amazing to think you have to come out of the water to drink. For some reason I feel like there should be some, acorns over this side. Let's just have a quick look. God, it runs out of stamina so quickly. Wow. It's not good. Now you might ask, why is running out of stamina so dangerous? Well, as you can see, this is as fast as I can go now. So if a dinosaur did come, there's some there. If a dinosaur did come, I'd be in a lot of trouble. That's why you see them with their mouth open like that. Okay. So that's sleeping. Cool. Well, let's see how fast we are. We're going to run to those acorns. Okay, that's reasonably fast. Wow, it's so weird being so low to the ground. Oh, they're lychees. Dope. Lychees as well, aren't they? Okay. Well, you know where the lychees are. So what we're going to do? Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have gone a speed build. The stamina just disappears. So we're going to head up to the cave. At least it recharges fairly quickly. But yeah, we're going to head up to the cave here. Actually, now I think of it, there may be some roots down at the actual water there. Now, because we're departing deep Two Falls Hollow, you can see our bottom quest there is finishing, which is no big deal. We're going to get these home cave and waystone done first of all. Now, one good thing, I guess, about being so small is we can hide quite comfortably. Luckily, the cave isn't too far here. And then what we'll do is we'll go into the water source on the other side and we'll follow that river all the way up and we'll go to the waystone. Well, it's quite a different perspective being so low to the ground. It's quite interesting. I've just got to be careful here, so we're going to stop. As soon as we run out of stamina, we're going to stop again, recharge, and then we're going to make a run for the cave. I'll just stop here for a moment, which doesn't make for good viewing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, one tip I definitely have is use your headphones because you can really hear other dinosaurs. Especially when you're a juvenile or anything, you really need to be very careful of other people. So you should be able to hear anyone trying to sneak up on us, or if there's some dinosaurs down here making some noise, who might be a bit of a problem. Oh, it's a nice big body of water here too. We might catch a fish. Catch our first fish. Okay, so we're going to go in the cave here. Get some really good points for that. And we're going to go into the little editor here. That's just another part of it. So there, yeah, as you can see, we just jumped up massively. So we're going to come back out of the cave. Actually, I don't know if you can recharge. No, you can't. And we're going to head down to the water. And we'll see if we can catch a fish. I'm pretty excited about this. You should be able to... Surely in the water they're very fast. Just going to come over to this log here. Just for a bit of safety. Sleep for the moment. Gonna head down to the water. So as you can see, your growth can be inhibited if you're sort of hiding or in a small space. So you want to stay out in the open if you can, and you'll get that growth happening. Let's get down to the water. It's actually reasonably fast, yeah, so maybe it does make a difference. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick drink. And we're going to, sure there's fish here, we're going to jump in and grab ourselves a fish. Wow, cool. Okay. See if we can't find a fish somewhere here. How do you... Okay, so you... As long as you go on the bottom by the look of it, you'll... Stamina recharges. So as long as you just stop moving, your stamina recharges pretty quick. Okay, fishies, where are you? Now this is so cool. Be perfect if there was a carcass in here somewhere. Now look at that, hiding under that log would be pretty cool. I can't see any fish though. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's get a fish. Oh, too easy. Alright, that's great. We're going to eat that fish and fill up. Alright, it's that easy. Well, that's great. Okay, so now we're going to follow this river up and we're going to go to that waystone, which is another one of our quests. So as you can see, there's a lot of fish in here. Oh, geez, that's great. It'd be very, it's very easy to catch fish by the look of it. I haven't seen any, sometimes there's carcasses under the water. So I was hoping there'd be one here, but now it looks like there's a waterfall to bypass. So I'm just going to rest for a moment. We're going to go up above that waterfall to get into the river. Move our way up. Wow, it's a very cool looking dinosaur. Okay, so we've got by the looks of it, we're going to come around the back. Let's say up this way. Oh, wow, okay. I don't know if this water's really deep enough to hide us. So we've actually got to head up, right up the top there. Okay. Wow, getting around on land is going to take some time. But basically we have to get above those waterfalls. I actually don't know how deep that river is. From memory I think it's quite shallow, so I don't think we're actually going to be able to travel by river. I think we're going to have to go by foot, which sucks. Yeah, we are well, almost literally a fish out of water here. I'm quite worried that any dinosaur can sort of come along. Look at that. We can only hope that the river's quite deep up here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it is. Don't say I'm going to get stuck here. I'm going to fall, am I? Okay, bad idea. Bad idea, senor. Okay, we'll rest a moment here and go up the gully. So yeah, I think if we stay around this corner here, there's quite a few bodies of water. We can sort of switch between them as we need to. Surely I can get up this one. Maybe not. Maybe I can. Yes, we can. All right. This is quite funny. Another dinosaur will come along and go, why is there a SARCO all the way out here? But yeah, when you're a new dinosaur, it can be good to stay to these sort of outer reaches of the map. It's a lot quieter out here, a lot less foot traffic. Yeah, you're a lot safer when you're small. As you can see, the water's not deep enough for us to really do anything. This could be the one where it goes into a little brook. Not 100% sure. Okay. Yeah, it's quite an interesting set of controls. So let's have a quick look here. Lunge. Metabolism. Okay. I guess the good thing is, yeah, it does... I'm just going to follow this river. Actually, while we're here, we may as well have a bit of a drink, eh? It's quite funny. For some reason, I didn't even think of the SARCOs needing to drink. I don't know why. I guess everything needs to drink. Oh, this is quite an adventure we're having. Now see, because it's sort of thinking that I'm diving in the water. The water's just deep enough that I can't actually sleep, I can just rest. So I think what they need to do is maybe make some of these water areas a bit deeper. For SARCO players. Now, I do also remember one, I mean, not that it probably matters, but I do remember there's a carcass off to the right. Okay, so we've got another waterfall to traverse here. So even if they made this a little bit deeper here, just... Oh, can you actually go up the waterfall? No. Nope. Okay, we'll rest a moment here. Ah, now, the mushrooms. Now, I think on the other side, if I remember, that's where these mushrooms actually are. It's actually quite hard to see where anything is because you're so low to the ground. Yep, there they are. I remember this sort of area here. I can't remember if the water's very deep though. So while we've got an easy one like this, we're going to grab these mushrooms. The other side. Oh, we swam then, so that's good. The water's a bit deeper. Let's see how low it actually gets. Now, it's not deep enough to dive in, but we can swim, which is good. Some more mushrooms over there. Alright. That's really cool. Okay, so we can probably start heading off to actually get the... yeah, it's not really deep enough to... Oh, nearly. It's nearly deep enough to dive into. At least we can swim here. That's a big bonus. So if a dinosaur did come and we were a bit worried... Oh, here we go. Okay. That's cool. Okay, that's good to know. And we've got another body of water up there as well, which is... I'm pretty sure that's the deep part. But we're going to cut across to this waystone now, so... First off, we need to find a way out of here. Wow, swimming is so fast, isn't it? Wow. We're just going to stop for a moment here, rest, and then we'll start heading off. Now, one thing I think is going to be difficult with the SARCO is questing, because, okay, if a quest is right next to the water, like those mushrooms, that's not such a bad thing, but, geez, travelling on land is painful. God, it could be a very long and arduous task to grow this dinosaur. I mean, look, unless there's some more quests in the... actually in the water, which is possible. Which is probably the... I think going this way is probably the best option. I mean, you can see you're just exhausted so quickly. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get to this waystone, but like my Allosaurus would do that in a matter of, I don't know, a minute. But I guess that's the trade-off. You're so good in the water that I guess they don't want you coming on land killing everybody. It's the only thing I can think of. Just go over. I can hear the waystone, so it's not too far away. Now all you've got to do is go up to it and sort of click on it, and that'll be your task done, and you'll see we'll jump quite a bit up in the growth. But it's a matter of getting there. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we are here. Now I think you have to get actually down. You have to actually go down sort of into the pit, if you will. Which way? Which way? I know whichever way we're going to go is probably going to be the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so this is a waystone here. So what you've got to do, as you can see, it's a massive amount of points. So we're going to head back out. Just have a quick drink while we're here. I like to keep my water levels and food levels up as high as I can. Good thing is, the food level seems to take a long time to drop on this dinosaur. It's probably seemingly one of the only good things. So we're going to rest now. Now we've got another quest just pop up, which is Traveller's Basin, which is basically where we came up from. You can see down there next to the cave. So that's perfect. So we're going to head straight back down there, tick that quest off. And as you can see, once we've done that, you know, we're a third of our way, perhaps, a bit under that, of growing up to our next level. So that's perfect. And I'll end the video there. So, whoa, okay, be careful there. Whoa. So as you can see, even just a tiny little fall like that can be very painful for a juvenile dinosaur. One of the things that I get quite frustrated by. Now actually on the way, what we might do, let's see if I can find that bit of the carcass that I mentioned a bit earlier. I'm sure it's just to the right of that water. No, it's actually just above Traveller's Basin. I'm pretty sure off to the right. I only know that because I've recently, I think I was in my Allosaur, I was all around this area not that long ago. Okay, so don't want to get stuck again. So, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna rest again. I do love this dinosaur already, but this is quite frustrating. I think once I'm staying in the water a bit more, it'll become a lot more enjoyable. So I'm surprised it hasn't brought up a local quest, another one here for the Maya. But fair enough, fair enough. Now I'm sure it's probably about halfway, I reckon. Probably about halfway to Traveller's Basin and off to the side. It'd be good if it asked me to get mushrooms again. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. There's a berry bush for those of you looking for berry bushes. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. It is off on... It's off to the right here somewhere, but... now I think it's probably better if I go up here, because I think it's... From memory, it's like on top of a little hill or something. I think we might stay out of the water for now. Yeah, sorry this is taking so long, guys. It's... Yeah, if you're wondering what it's like to get around on land as a SARCO, and why you pretty much only ever see them in the water, this is why. I think if you're questing with buddies, unless they're SARCOs, it's... Yeah, oh, geez, you're really going to be lagging behind, falling behind. And I'm sure it's off to the side up here somewhere. It's quite elevated. I'm sure my aloe had a nice... I reckon it's up here somewhere. Spin. I reckon it's here somewhere. Of course, now it becomes night time, so it's even harder to see. Wow, it's almost like I'm glowing in the dark. That could be not good. Don't know if that's it up there. Up next to that tree. I'm sure it's up here. Now, for those of you that don't know, you might have only played Herbivores. I think I can hear it. Now, for those of you... Sorry, I got sidetracked there. For those that don't know, when you come up near a carcass, you'll hear flies. Flies will be buzzing all around it. I thought I could hear something. Oh, I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Not that it really matters, because we're not low on food. But I would just like to know. I was positive it was around here somewhere. But where? Makes it hard when it's night time as well. Was it further up? I thought I could hear flies as I was over this side. I just love the sounds on this game, like just listening to the water and the bugs, and it's just amazing. Usually they're fairly obvious. So here's some more berry bushes here. And often where you find the berry bushes, you'll find a carcass, but not all the time. Tiger nuts. Okay. Well, I think I'm on a bit of a goose chase here, and I swear I can hear the flies. Might be wishful thinking, or my dog snoring, but I can hear them. Here we go. Yes! There we go. Hallelujah, a carcass. So there you go. I thought I could, that's why, again, wearing headphones is so important. I knew I could just hear the flies off to the distance. So there you go. It's very important. Very important. Get yourself a headset. Now, another thing, I'll give you a bit of a tip here too. Even if you're full, do take, and you'll grab a nice hunk of meat, and we can take that with us. I'm going to head down to the... just going to rest for a moment here. Rest with our takeaway meal. I'm just going to head back down into the water. Alright, so now we know there's a good carcass up. Just up there. It'll be a lot easier to find in the day, but yeah, I had to go sort of pretty much by sound, which made it a little bit more difficult there. Let's head back down into the water, and then we'll head back to the cave and retire this dinosaur for the day. Now, logging out inside the cave is always your best option. You can, when you come back, you'll get a bonus growth bar, which basically maybe doubles your points, I think, for all questing, so you'll grow a lot quicker. I do that every time I'm going to log out. Now we just have to remember we've got to get past this waterfall anyway, so we've got to go around a little bit wider, I think. Yeah, perfect. You never know, there might be another dinosaur here. We can have a... Now, before I get this little stretch, I'm just going to double check there's no dinosaurs around, just in case there's a T-Rex just sitting right there or something that's going to eat us. Looks pretty clear. Can't see anything around. Alright, so what we can do is just drop that piece of meat there. We'll have our drink. Yeah, anytime you're drinking, always keep an eye out for other dinosaurs. You're very vulnerable. Alright, so we'll go back, pick up this piece of meat. It'll give us the option to pick it up. You can, as soon as we need food, you can eat it. Alright. Oh, now we're talking. So we're just going to head down to where the cave is. So obviously there's a nice big fish there, or some trout. Look at all the fish in here. It's great. Got a nice little area here to rest in. Let's rest in here for a moment. So obviously if another SARCO comes in here, or a Spino or something, we'll be well hidden in here. I wonder if you can put the meat... Oh yeah, oh, it floats. Okay. Cool. Wonder if we can just leave it in the water. That might actually be a good idea. We'll leave it in the water for later, hey? Now, as you can see, when you are on top of the water and moving, you do splash a lot, and you'll notice that when you're not a SARCO, it's always something to look out for. Let's just stop at the edge here and have a rest. Okay, so I'm going to head up to the cave here. And going to log out. Now I can't see any other dinos and can't hear any. So it's pretty safe to head up into that cave. But this has been a lot of fun. A little bit frustrating moving on land. I'll definitely say that. But I'm going to jump off this dino now and go grab my Allosaur. And he's been nicely resting in the cave, so he's going to have a good bonus amount of bonus time. And this guy can rest, and I'll come back to him tomorrow. And as soon as I come out of this cave, I should have a nice local quest to do as well. So, yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching a bit of SARCO gameplay. I know this has been a much longer video than I thought it would be. Just because it takes so long to travel anywhere. That's quite disappointing, actually, because to quest you're going to have to go on land, so that is very disappointing. But the water aspect of it is awesome. I think this would be an awesome creature to have in Gondwa, which has a lot more water. There's a lot more accessible, so that could be something to keep in mind. And maybe if there was a plus stamina build, that could have been a good choice instead of speed. But of course I went for speed, didn't I? I'm a bit sucked in now. I've done an allo with speed. He's so fast that I'm sort of a bit addicted. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you'll check out the rest of my Path of Titans videos on my channel. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.